Yo, what's going on, subscribers? Welcome back to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my biggest investment and why I believe this stock will make me a lot of money and why I think it's a good idea to buy into this stock. Obviously, do your own research, your own technical analysis and fundamental analysis, but we're going to be talking about this stock today. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button for the Flaming Profits YouTube channel. We upload every single week and we make amazing videos to help you become a more profitable investor in the stock market. I firmly believe that profits make you a fortune while a wage only makes you a living. So I'm slowly transitioning to living off of profits because I know that's going to be more beneficial in the long run. And we do have some referral links for all of you to use. For some brokerages that you can try out. You'll get a free stock with Robinhood if you use that link in the description. And also for M1 Finance, this is the next one I'm going to share. You'll get $10 for you to use in your portfolio. And all you have to do is click on the link and it'll take you to sign up. M1 Finance is an amazing brokerage as well because it allows you to buy fractional shares, which is a really cool feature because you don't have to pay all the share price to buy the share. You can just buy part of it with some amount of money. And then this is Acorns, a really cool app which you link to your debit or credit card, and whenever you spend, it automatically rounds up your spare change and puts it into an investment account for you. I absolutely love this application, so I would highly encourage you to try it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So natural gas is a commodity and you can directly invest into this commodity through some leverage ETFs. These are ETFs that track the price of natural gas, and they're actually 3x leverage, so they mimic the price, but it's multiplied by 3. So it's very drastic movements, like almost every single day. It's either up or down around 5% because it's very volatile and it's leveraged, like I said. So it has the potential to make you a lot of money, but also lose you a lot of money. So that's the risk involved with investing in a leveraged ETF, but it basically mimics the price of natural gas. And one thing you have to know when it comes down to natural gas is its price is based on supply and demand. And natural gas is used more during colder months. So in the chart, you're easily able to see that in the months of November, December, January, the price of natural gas tends to go up by a lot. And because this is a leverage ETF, this stock actually goes up by an insane amount. We're talking like $150 to $200, $210. Last year, the high that it went was $210. It's kind of crazy to think about it because right now the stock is at $13. So can you imagine how much money you would make if you held it until it's around $200? That's insane. But obviously, it might not happen every single year. It depends on how high it goes. But since it is leverage, it does make pretty high movements like that. And obviously, I wouldn't wait until it reaches its high because you never know where it's at. So as long as it's up by a significant amount, I'll definitely be selling because it's an insane amount of profits for you to just let go like that. So basically, this is my biggest position I've ever held in an investment. I have about $12,000 in the stock right now, and I'm actually down on it right now because of a mistake that I had with the PDT rule. In case you don't know what that rule is, I have a video. That was the previous video from this one, so feel free to check it out if you don't know what that is. But basically, because of that, I couldn't sell when I wanted to, and then the next day, I was down like $500 on the position when I was up $500 the day before. And I couldn't sell. The brokerage Robinhood wouldn't let me sell because of the PDT rule. So that's what happened. But I'm not too upset because I know that this investment will go up as soon as we start getting to the colder months. Obviously, it's still warm. And we've been having issues where we have a lot of supply of natural gas and there's not enough demand right now. And actually, UGAZ, this is the one I'm showing you. This is the inverse of UGAZ. So whenever UGAZ goes down, UGAZ goes up. So you can basically make money year round just by investing in these opposite ones during different time periods of the year. So whenever it's hot, you should buy this one because it tends to reach its peaks whenever it's hot. And then the other one, whenever it starts getting cold, you should buy into the UGAZ. So this is how these ETFs work. There's a lot to learn. You have to make sure you understand the fundamentals, the technicals. You have to make sure you have some sort of risk plan, so that way you can minimize it as much as you can. Set up a stop loss. That way if it goes below or near your average cost, you'll automatically sell all of your shares. This is a way to protect your money. And with natural gas, there's actually a report that comes out every single Thursday. So tomorrow there's going to be a new report on natural gas, and what this report tells us is it kind of guides us on how much supply we have and how much demand there is for natural gas. And as you can see on the last report that we had, we've been seeing a growth on supply. So we have a lot of natural gas, actually more than what we're used to having, and this is probably because there's not enough demand right now. We're already approaching October and it still hasn't been cold. It's mainly in the central to south regions where it's still really warm, and normally it's already kind of cold during this time, but for some reason this year we're not having any cold as soon as right now, so we might have to wait a little bit longer. So it might be delayed, so maybe late November, December, January, February, somewhere around there. But the truth is winter is coming and it will reflect on these ETFs. So even if you're not investing in these, it's actually very interesting to observe and watch, see how the natural gas report plays out in UGAZ and DGAZ and how the different weather plays out in these ETFs. It's really interesting and it could potentially make you a lot of money, but make sure you understand the technicals, the fundamentals, and you have a plan for minimizing loss. So right now I have 606 shares of UGAZ. I should have gone a little bit slower when adding the shares. It recently uptrended by a lot and then it started going down, and my failed point was the PDT rule where I wasn't able to sell whenever I wanted to. But if it weren't for that, I would have been up in this position and probably bought cheaper now that it's a lot lower than what I bought it for. But like I said, it's all about sticking to the long-term vision. It should play out the way I'm planning on it doing so, from the fundamentals and technicals. So let's see how it goes. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this investment. Have you heard of natural gas before? UGAZ, DGAZ? What do you think about leverage ETFs? It's definitely kind of like playing on fire, but if you're on the winning side, you can make a lot of money. Just think about it. If you have about 1,000 shares and it goes up by more than $40, $50, it's kind of insane to even think about it. So that's kind of how you can get rich with natural gas. So I hope my explanation made sense to you, and I hope that you learned something today. I really appreciate you taking the time to learn about natural gas and why it could potentially make you rich by knowing when it goes up and when it goes down, because these ETFs are leveraged, so they go up by a lot and go down as well. So yeah, make sure you subscribe and like this video. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I'll definitely see you all in the next video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.